Oh, my bad. The mic was off. What's up, guys? Welcome back. And don't mind the gameplay. The gameplay is not important. But if some of you follow me on Twitter, which like none of y'all do, I said I was gonna make a video today of my most embarrassing sex story. Now, I'm not gonna name any names. It's just gonna be a full story. So, this all happened last year, the end of last year. Yeah, the end of last year. And was it? Yeah, it was my 10th grade year. Yeah. And I had this friend. I had this wild friend, and we were like really like cool with each other, and like it was kind of like a like one night we were talking and we were talking about this, and then this came up, and then she was like, "Oh, I like that," and I was like, "I like that too," or whatever. So she had came over like a few times before, and we did it, but it wasn't like long periods of time because like I never closed my door or anything, but I could close my door. I just never did. All we did was just watch movies, and then eventually we found some time to do whatever. So fast forward to like a month later. Yeah, a month later. And one day she was just like really into it, and she was just like, "Yeah, I really like this. I need this." And I was like, "Oh, you do?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, come over, blah blah blah," because I don't think we had baseball practice that day. No, it was in the baseball season. It was in the baseball season. It was like the end of the school year. So I didn't have a car or anything. I didn't have a ride home, and I live like 2 minutes away from the school. It's like 5 minutes walking, and it's 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes driving. It's like a minute, 30 seconds driving. But she came. Well, she walked home with. Oh no, all through the school day, she was like, she was just looking at me all crazy, and she was a bad bitch. Now I'm not gonna lie, she was bad. Had a nice little body, and I was like, okay, okay. I was like, I'm gonna get it for real this time, because the other two times are kind of weak, but I'm gonna get it for real this time. So, like throughout the school day, we were talking about it and stuff, talking about what we were gonna do or whatever. It was a plan that I was gonna come. I was gonna walk her home. Oh yeah, I had the full day planned out. So she had like this thing to do after school. So I was like, all right, cool. I don't have a car, so I was gonna walk to. She had it after school, so I walked home, put all my stuff down, cleaned up my room a little bit, then walked back to the school, and we walked back to my house. So, and her mom was gonna pick her up from there, and it was gonna be all gravy or whatever. It was gonna be cool, cause I had the house to myself. I always have the house to myself till like 6:30, sometimes. So we walk. Well, first off, we passed. I had to buy condoms, right? So we passed by like a whole group of people that went to our school, and their house is like right outside, and so they saw us through the window, and then like they texted me, and they're like, "What are you doing with blah 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 walking down the street?" And I was like, we're chilling. So we went to the store, and I bought some condoms, and then they came three in a pack, and they were like $8, and I was like, this is not worth $8. But one was like a pleasure thing, and it had like ripples on it and stuff. It was kind of stupid, and one was like it had like gel coming out of it and shit. It was the weirdest pack ever. But the guy just gave it to me, and then we walked out, and the store was packed. Nobody said anything, and the girl was standing outside because she didn't come inside. So then we walked back to my house, and it was a good little walk. I'm not gonna lie, and I was already out of shape. And I was sweating and stuff, and I was dehydrated. I hadn't drunk water all day or whatever. So we went back to my house, and things get started or whatever, and I get her naked or whatever, and she has like a nice body. So I see her body naked, and I'm like, huh, cool. And I was thinking, well, I don't even use I use condoms, but like it depends on the girl. It depends if she wants it or not. I don't ask or anything. It's just like how whenever I start talking to flirt with her, that's how I ask. So usually nowadays I don't use condoms, but back then I did, and I was thinking which one should I use first. So I was like looking at them, and I was like, which one do you guys think I should use first? And she was like, well, I think you should use this one. And it was like the rippled one. I was like, okay, cool, that's nice. And it was like rippled on the inside. It wasn't rippled on the outside, so it was rippled on the inside. So it was for the guy only. So we get things started, and she's naked, and then like it goes. I can last a really long time. but it was like 10 minutes. It was like 10 minute mark. Then we got in this weird awkward position because like we both like watch the same porn or whatever, and we like watch the same stuff. We talk about the same stuff. We like the same stuff. So it was like 10 minutes in, and like she got in like this weird position that I had only seen like once, and like it wasn't even interesting in the porn video. So we started doing the position, and then I was like, I can't do this. So she got off of me, and then she sucked my dick again. She took off the condom and sucked my dick again. And then I put the condom back on, and we were about to go back, but then all of a sudden, like I felt it, like it just started like getting smaller, and I was like, what the heck? Like when I was hitting her, and it just started getting smaller and smaller, and I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, what's going on? And then like I kept going, and then like the more I kept going, the more it got smaller, and I was like, what the heck? What the heck? It was like it got like 30 degrees inside the room. It was so weird. And you know what the worst part about it is? I couldn't get back hard. I couldn't until I took the condom off and she started sucking me up. She sucked me up soft. This one was a keeper. This one was a keeper, but I no longer talk to this one. But like I took off the condom and then she sucked me up, and then I hit it again without the condom. And I was like, okay, I was getting hard again. And then the same thing happened again, bro. Talking about I hadn't drunk water all day. I was so dehydrated. And then it was so bad because like I went to the bathroom and everything. I had lotion and stuff, and I was watching porn or whatever. And then like it was just like I couldn't get hard, and I was so embarrassed. And like I just laid on the bed, and we were listening to music. We were just butt naked. I was comfortable. We're comfortable with each other. We were just laying on the bed, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that just happened. That never happened. And like I was so frustrated because I couldn't get hard for whatever reason. It wasn't that she was ugly or wasn't unattractive. It was just that I couldn't get hard. So I was like, I kept trying. I jacked off a little bit in the bathroom with lotion and watched porn, and it did not work at all. And the room was like, we have been going for like 20 minutes now. So the whole room was like all sweated up and stuff, and she's sweating, and the bed's all sweaty and stuff, and yeah. And it was hot outside. So she really on the bed, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that happened. She was like, yeah, a white girl made you tap out. And I was like, you got me this time. You got me this time, but I will get you back. And it was like the most embarrassing thing ever. Like I was like, don't tell anybody this, but I don't care now. I mean, it happened, and I told like half of my friends already. And I mean, I let it happen, but I kind of got my one back because like the next month or whatever, we did it for like 2 hours, and like it was wild. It was so wild. It was the best time of my life, and it was on my bed, and it was just wild. It was just wild. Like my bed was like it was like so sweaty on the bed. Like you couldn't even like lay on the bed without getting wet. It was so wild. And it was like for 2 hours, and I had the best time of my life. That was like my best experience. But I got my one back, but it was just so embarrassing that like it happened, because I was just like, wow, like really? Like why can't I get hard? And like it has never happened since. And I just come to the conclusion that I was just like really, really, really dehydrated. And that probably was because I had been walking all day, walk home, walk back to school, and then walk to the store, and then walk back home. So that was a lot of walking. I had no water, but whatever happened, happened. But yeah, that's like the most embarrassing. That's not that bad, but I mean, it's not bad at all, to be honest, because things happen, and we had been going for like forever anyway. But I just was really embarrassed at the end because like my dick was like really, really soft. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little embarrassing story. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe and tomorrow we will have a Call of Duty upload. But anyway, I will see you guys later. It's been CGR, and I'm out.